All right, guys, listen up. You're looking at the thumbnail. You're looking at the title of the video. You know why I called this meeting here today. It is time to get active. Guys, this video came across my Instagram at Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. I took a quick look at this, and I just couldn't believe my eyes. Title of this video, ex-girlfriend going crazy and attempted murder. Guys, there's going to be a ton of lessons to learn here. I'm going to give my commentary as we go over the footage right now. But do understand, take note, and pay attention. Without further ado,
Terry just threatened to bust my windows. She just hit my vehicle right there in the back, and she pulls off and scrapes my vehicle. That right there is where she hit my shit from behind earlier. Now she's pulling off. She thinks that's cool. What is she gonna try to hit my shit? What is she gonna do? Let's see what she does. She's climbing into the back of the vehicle. I have no idea what she's doing back there. I don't want any issues with her. She's not even supposed to be here. She has 2 open cases against me, both in which she has retracted her original statements. So she claims I'm abusing and harassing her, but clearly I'm not. Okay, she has something in her hand to bust windows with. She just bust my window, and now she's leaving.
okay, quick pause right now. So if you notice what is happening, the young man is in the house right now, just simply recording as if this is another day at the goddamn office. So what the video opened up with, she was got out the car, walked towards the car, walked back into the car, got in the car, drove up a little bit, drove back, then went and got a weapon out the back seat, went up, smashed out his window. Obviously, this girl is goddamn crazy. This exceeds hoodbooger, and this goes into goddamn crazy. She's insane. She's crazy. And what's also the information that we found out is that she has an open case against him, 2 open cases against him as well. Okay? And this guy is just watching this shit from the comfort of his own home. I got more shit to say, though, but let's keep watching. Okay? She's driving away. She's up on the sidewalk. Oh, she was just letting Amazon go through. Let's see if she's coming back. Oh, she's leaving. Yay. Hooray. Let's go survey the damage.
The window she just bust for no reason.
This is a crazy young lady that doesn't understand consequences.
Open the door, but obviously I'm not going to open the door. You got me locked up at my brother's house one time with false accusations of me putting my hands on you.
Okay, so she does these false accusation shit.
She pops up at this very house in October, I believe, and she basically, and that's when I give her a chance. I let her come in, grab her few things that were here, which wasn't much, but she made it seem like a big deal. I trusted her enough to let her in and get her things. And what does she do? She smashes my TVs and, you know, all of this in front of the kids and calls the police. I'm dealing with DSS and court cases and all of that behind this woman, Terry Thompson, who has just keyed my vehicle, threatened to come back, smash my windows, rear-ended my vehicle right there under the license plate, and has just returned to impromptly, whatever the term would be. But she comes here and does a random smash on my window. Why? I don't know. video evidence.
Look at how she keyed that up.
Terry just keyed the side of my car. I actually just got painted over because she sideswiped.
So he also just alluded to as well is that she has a history of false allegations. He just talked about that. Also, too, that this toxicity and this violence that she's demonstrating right now on his vehicle, she's done that, similar things in his house, in front of their kids, to other things that are in the house. I think he mentioned TVs and shit like this. So listen, guys, when I talk about the importance of identifying toxicity within your life, this guy is just nonchalantly just narrating someone committing acts of violence and crime, illegal shit against him. And he's just narrating the shit like it's another day at the park. So when I go over these ideas of being able to identify toxic shit in your past and being able to point a finger at that and being able to understand the detriment that it's causing within your life. Like, listen, there's nothing that he can do in order to be successful within his life, as he has the anchor of a crazy lady towing him back, pulling him back. And then the kids are seeing that shit and replicating it, most likely to some degree, or it's going to cause them PTSD that they have to get therapy for into the future. Okay. So why I take a look at this and I say to myself, oh my God, that is one of the craziest ladies I've ever seen in my entire life. I also got to point a finger at this young man for allowing this type of disrespect to happen. She don't respect you. She don't respect the law. But why did you make babies with her? Why? Because he didn't even say kid, as if, little mistake that happened back into the day. But he said kids, multiple. So she's crazy. And you still choose to be in and around the crazy. There's no way you could be successful or ambitious within your life with this type of bullshit weighing you down. Gents, take note. And all the ladies, all 7.5 ladies that watch this channel, send this to all of the dudes that's in your family. Because if they don't understand it, then this continues to perpetuate the cycle. Because it's somewhere deep down in his mental that he's attracted to this shit. This is what happens when young men grow up in single parent, single mother dominated household where the mother was the alpha matriarch, the alpha masculine matriarch. And if she had wounded feminine behavior and he's watching this toxicity and then he's going out looking for relationships and he finds his mother and his girlfriend. Oh, it's okay. She'll get over it. It's just her emotions. You know what I'm saying? Let me just narrate her disrespecting my house, my crib, my kids. Let me just softly narrate, because it is. She'll calm down one of these days. These false cases, these false allegations. It's gonna be okay. This guy, it's unbelievable to me. Let's keep going. Pay attention to this. Uh-oh! Attempted murder.
Terry just did that.
Attempted murder. Now, she already left. So she came up and around the block, and you didn't even hear the car. It's almost like if it was a Tesla. Ain't no motors in a goddamn Tesla, gas motors. She came out of nowhere. God damn. Good thing that he saw it at the last minute. It's a good thing, but that is attempted murder, okay? You go back in that house, you call the police, because obviously she does these false allegations shit, so she's going to do all of this and then call the police on you. But you go into the house, you call the police, and you send them this video immediately. And you prosecute to ensure she gets tried to the full extent of the law of attempted murder. Can you imagine the type of children that she will raise having this type of behavior, this type of attitude? This is ridiculous. But at the same time, you know what type of beta children that you will create with this type of behavior and this type of attitude? We got to fix this shit from the ground up from both sides of the coin.
And there it is. She has smashed my vehicle. There goes Terry.
Look, she stopped at the end of the block. She wants some more.
She has just returned to smash my vehicle. She knocked my vehicle into my neighbor's vehicle.
Is she backing up at 100 miles per hour? Get out of there, my G. Get out of there. Scram. This chick is crazy. She's back again.
And I'm going inside.
Yeah, get out of there.
Any further issues? Okay, I think she's going to finish up. I think she's finishing up on the car.
Gonna treat me? After all the shit I've done.
She got a knife in her hand.
Really?
Wow.
Now she has just smashed my window, my rear windshield.
And you ducking and dodging. Call the authorities, you crazy bastard. Look at this shit. Hit the neighbor's
This
car.
is crazy. Terry Thompson, and she's calling me now.
And now
That
she's
is
calling.
Crazy. I've done way too much for this girl for her to ever do something like that to me.
This sucker said at the end of that, I've done way too much for this girl to deserve anything like this. You can't make this shit up. I mean, at the end of the day, this is purely the most toxic energy. This is purely the lower rung of domestic violence. This is what can happen. And these are the stories that are not told. These are the stories, because he won't call the cops, but these are the stories that don't make it into the domestic violence statistics. These are the stories, okay? Because there is one-way active aggression generally between men and women. So she knows she can just do all of that shit, depending upon the hood that they're in. Ain't no one else gonna call the cops on her. But she could do all of these toxic bullshit things and know that he will not do a goddamn thing, okay? But also, too, she knows the type of dudes that she's messing with. Okay, and that he will not seek out respect for himself or just leave the situation. This is what happens when you are below average, gents. So what are you doing within your life to improve your masculinity, your manhood, your financial education and due diligence, so you can try to fortify the complete things that you could bring to the table so you don't have to settle for bullshit like this? Like, what are the things that you are doing? And as you are doing all of those things, removing the bad energy, removing the anchors, removing the pitfalls, removing the evil demons and the terrorists like her, so you can focus on optimizing your life to create the best life for yourself. What are you guys doing? Again, and I want to be clear, if a young lady puts her hands on you and it's not a life or death situation, you remove yourself from that situation and you call the authorities immediately. I've gone over on my channel a bunch of different times of situations that have directly happened to me. Okay. Now, when you call, just make sure that your life is in line. There's no warrants out for your arrest. There's no weird things that's in your crib, your domicile, or wherever it is. If you out in a car somewhere, make sure there's not any weird things. You know what I'm saying? But then call first, because far too often, just like we heard right here, they will call first, knowing that they are in the wrong to get the backups from the boys in blue. I am generally not in favor of over involving police on things. I think you should be able to handle situations yourself. But when they get out of hand, you have to let your tax dollars ride, because this is completely and absolutely out of control. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Guys, feel free to hit me up. Got an Instagram at Mediocre tutorials and reviews. There's a link to it down in the description box down below. Be sure to come and follow your boy. We'll wholeheartedly appreciate it. Last but not least, I got a Patreon. We booming up there, over 650 members strong. All right, click the link down below. Beam up. See all the things that are in store. If you want to get closer to your boy in my inner circle, to be closer to folks that are working on their value, receiving resources, talking through resources via live chat as well as video chat, then you know where to find me. Okay? I'll see y'all soon. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.
Hoodbooger, 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 goodbye. Hoodbooger.